Welcome in Mora, first and most important chatter. Welcome in Ray, second most important chatter, and welcome in Akira. What do you mean, Akira, that the internet doesn't work? You are here. We are all here. Should work, right? Via phone and mobile data. So that means that your router is in need of a restart. Well, anyway, welcome in. Very much welcoming. So I have really bad news, specifically bad news for me, not for anyone else but me, to be precise. I didn't get into the next convention, so I have no conventions this year lined up. None that I will be tabling at. Exactly. That is a big problem. So I have like one thing I could do to get into a convention. I could go to EF. But welcome to the club. Yeah, I'm sorry that you can't go to conventions. I actually don't want to conventions for fun. It's currently really hard to get commissions for me otherwise, or make any money at all. Go to what? Oh yeah, I got sidetracked. Go to Eurofurence. There they have an artist alley where you can just plop your ass down at a table and do your thing. The thing there is, it is in an expensive part of the city, like in an expensive city. I would be coming late to the party, so I would have to... The main thing is basically I have to get accommodations. That is my main problem with the thing. My need for accommodations. And I have to go alone. So I was asking Akira in DMs if a certain someone that we both know is going to EF. I wanted to bug them and ask them if they want to babysit me. I'm really bad at doing conventions on my own. That's why I have convention buddies. Babysit me, exactly. Babysitting me at conventions basically means setting me up at the table and maybe eat something for dinner together. Maybe come around to the table, but that is not necessary. So not EF this year, okay. I guess I have to starve now. Starving is forbidden. You can't stop me. You can stop me from starving. No, it's like a really bad message that I got. I actually have no idea how I'm supposed to make money this year. I'm not really sure. I would consider rooming with someone that with the person with the donkey, because they seem pretty chill, or she seems pretty chill. So I actually am not sure if I would consider rooming with someone that I actually don't know. But thank you anyway for the offering. For offering that. If you were a bit more wealthy, I could consider you to go with me, but you're in the same predicament as I am, not wealthy enough to consider something like that. The group on itself is pretty chill. But otherwise, I'm supposed to sell you commissions now. Really desperately sell you commissions. You run on the other side of the world, exactly. Maybe I that out. He would have the funds. Wow. How are you all affording this? I don't know, have you personally looked into how expensive it actually is? Like, there's always a version to really go cheap on a convention. If you don't have a lot of how is it called? Now I have to look up the word that I mean. Come on, load, please. My dictionary is refusing to load. I'm supposed to talk to you like this, not knowing the words. Come on. So internet is slow at least, or just this side, I don't know. Let me check. Bitrate is okay. Food and travel. So I do these conventions on the business side, and in the past when I had my ways to make the price go really low, like staying at some shady places and shit. What do we have? Is this the sketch? Yes, sketch layer. Food at furry cons is very optional for OMG. Please don't make food optional. No matter what you do, you should eat. For the benefit of every friend that is around you. would be extensive. I see. Sometimes furries have their way to get to Valve. And if it isn't IT, it's probably sex work. You crash, Grant. Your con visits would be more sustainable if you would take care of yourself. They were a reminder, yeah. Good for them existing. Hotel breakfast. Hotel breakfast got really expensive over the years. It's like crazy how much they charge now for breakfast. For the same shit you can have at every bakery nowadays. Like 20 bucks, it's horrendous. Okay, so step for step. So usually I nowadays do convention exclusively with Chubby Shark. I can give that fella a shout out, so you know who would table with me. I mean, of course, the true fan Mora already stumbled upon him. This is Chubby Shark, or this is what Chubby Shark does. And with him I go to conventions. So we would travel together, we would share a room, and basically share the expenses that can be shared. On the regular, dealers then or artist allies have like setup times. I would go there with my stuff and set up. I set up my table on my own. So if we are lucky, I can sit with Chubby Shark Some conventions let you request someone you want to sit beside, but oftentimes I sit beside random people, especially if only one of us gets into dealer stand and the other one needs to go to artist alley or something. What do I do until people commission me? People watch. So where I sit is usually where a lot of foot traffic happens, or a lot of people come around, and if they are not interested in my table, they are usually at the neighbor's table or the one opposite of me, and I can people watch. How I feel is very dependent. I would say, and I only do consider it talky and confident in the way I am usually, because if you look at it objectively, it wouldn't be even considered confident or talky. Sometimes I'm a little bit more talky than usual. Sometimes I'm more confident, but usually I'm pretty shy. I'm really not a good talker or salesperson. People usually come up to me, look at the stuff, maybe some compliment the art or find their favorite species, and we have a little small talk. I am very me, yes. I am very me, but my me is not constant. So some days the client says, "Oh, I love red pandas," and I say, "Yeah, I love red pandas too," and that is it. But sometimes I am able to talk a little bit more, like show them more red panda art, or say the context of in which I made the art, or that red panda was an obsession I had a while, and that I also have other obsessions and can show some axolotls or something. Yeah, I do have a convention outfit, and it is specific graphic t-shirts that I like to wear at the conventions. What do I do outside of the artist den? So outside of the artist den, I usually just work on commissions and eat dinner. And if Chubby has something planned, I will go along. Like, Chubby is way more interested in hanging out with people, and has also people that he hangs out with, and I just tag along. But I don't have the energy to set something up like that while I'm at a convention. Not that I don't enjoy it, but it's just a little bit much. Do I wear a mask now? You mean the last convention? Yes, I wore a mask. At NFC, I was very committed to wearing a mask, and I didn't get sick. I think that was because I wore a mask, like how I am supposed to. How I should. But yeah, there was just one convention I was at this year, and this was NFC. I'm prone to sickness. You would be prone to sickness if you meet 7,000 people a day. Like, it's really crazy. Eurofriends has like 7,000 people now. I'm like, I am on a timer. They want to close at 8,000. So that might be actually pretty. I speak exclusively English, and it's kind of a meme that a lot of Germans are in any European furry convention, and they always speak English with each other until one of them notices that they are speaking to a German. And even then, some continue to speak English more than they speak German. I feel like I should maybe up the wait, it's supposed to be black, right? You can answer that one. But yeah, the big furry conventions are in English. You get big as a furry convention when you cater to make it accessible for Europeans in general. And if it's a good con, the Americans will also come over. I think EF is even a higher percentage German, because EF is in Germany. I'm so sad that the other artist I was considering as a backup con body just didn't answer. It just tells me that I can't rely on them. So even if they would answer now, I wouldn't consider them an option anymore. It's just the facts. Yeah, Toko. Toko isn't reliable enough to be considered convention body, sadly. I wonder if I could just ask my sister, but she probably also doesn't have the funds. There was a time where we were together at Eurofurence. She's more reliable, yes. Also, I have like better connections to her. I mean, Toko is somewhere in Nordrhein-Westfalen, like quite a bit off. And Ray just needs more money to babysit me. Life is hard. Mora babysitting me. I think if Mora orbits that close to furries, then it's too late. Then he can't escape it anymore. Then no amount of explanation of, oh, he's just orbiting the furries, will exempt him from becoming one. I don't know if he's willing to risk that. Or they are willing to risk it. Ooh, a package arrived. Package. I would love to be nosy. You non-gamer subs. Ah, I see, I see. Interesting. The strawberry one has a ladle on it. Okay, we have to check out the ladle. This holy milk shake strawberry. It looks so concerned from afar. It also has a little shaker. Oh, it's holy cow. I see. Holy milkshake. And that are protein shakes or something. Cute. A little shaker. They have a shaker for a football club. OMG. I'm not at all distracted. What are you talking about? They are a German company, yeah. It's holy.com. It will be on... Oh, you can put it on English. No adjust. Deny. No, stay here. I see. They also have boxes that look like the tiny ice cream thingies. So I got a little distracted. I'm not super satisfied with what I've done so far. I don't know what whey powder is. Protein powder. I see. kind of want to look that the belly is kind of over the band here. I think I have to look up some references. So it's old powder. No, guys, I think I have to look at my own clothing for reference. I am old. Yeah, I am old. I am 33 years old. So old. Horribly old. I thought you knew how old I am. I thought my age was very open and out there. You scared of it? Or will you take it like a champ? I personally think it's very silly to play these age games, but they are so popular. Welcome in, Lion. Good morning. Age games are fun when you take them on seriously. Yeah, but silly, very silly. And you never know who's lurking. They could be taken very wrong. And if you're not attentive to your own thought patterns, you can internalize that stuff that is said here. So I think they are a trap. I am okay. I got a sad message that I won't be at East, tabling at East. I tried to get in the dealer stand, but I didn't manage to. Like a German con, like mid-sized. And that, like this basically means that I won't be at any major con, or I won't be tabling at any con this year. Which kind of is bad because I don't know how to sell my commissions otherwise. Like in the recent years it got very, very hard to sell commissions and the like. So I'm now checking for options if I want to get last minute into another convention that has a first come first serve setup thing for artists where I could sell. It would be stressful, it would be a gamble. I don't know if I can afford it. So yeah, otherwise I'm good. I'm chilling. I got into Pokemon cards. And with into Pokemon cards, I mean I spend money on Pokemon cards. I was at the dentist yesterday and I bought some boosters afterwards. I said to myself this will be my reward, but I feel like I'm not made for the booster game. Did I cry at the dentist? No. I mean, it would be okay to cry at the dentist, but I'm not that kind of afraid of the dentist. Also, I got numbed. So no pain was felt, only the feeling of being uncomfortable. I wonder what came. Well, maybe some tears ran out my eyes. Maybe. But I wouldn't consider that crying. Because it were the tears of get a light into your eyes and your mouth kind of pulled apart. There we go. I see. Why do you want to see me cry, Ray? Why? Why would you do that? Well, Ray, you don't have to make other people cry just because this is a safe space. You know, that's not how it works. Ooh, Rachel takes over. She is new. I didn't know her before, so hello Rachel. Kind regards to her for taking care of the scary stuff in life, like the dentist. Someone has to do it. I hope she gets also treats afterwards. Milena before. I also didn't know Milena. I think you are sharing your plurality a bit more with other people than with me, but that is also okay. Just saying I know of Akira and maybe Timaeus was in there, I'm not sure. I also don't know if Mason is in there, because I got introduced to Mason as a character you wanted to create. It rarely comes up, yeah. And then there was a fox that I already drew. I don't know who that is. That little black fox. Obsidian. Obsidian. But really no, I couldn't say that I know Obsidian. I drew Obsidian once. That was it. The plurality is a fun thing to explore secondhand. No? But Obsidian is not. He's your dream pet fox. No, I'm joking. It's alright. Mason is there, but body dysphoria. Is Mason someone who would like the body more trained? Like more mask leaning, probably. For my next. Okay, wir können auch über Pluralität auf Deutsch reden. Wenn der Switch für Akira möglich ist gerade. Am Ende sitzt gerade jemand am Steuer, der gar nicht Deutsch spricht. Ich frage mich, ob irgendwie schon mal so Transidentitäten in der Linse von wie nennt man das? Multiple Persönlichkeiten, wenn das darunter fällt, aus der Linse betrachtet wurde. Also ich habe es noch nicht bisher, aber es ist so interessant. du bist ja mehr in dem Topic drin, in dem Gebiet. Ist das häufig, dass die Geschlechter von den Persönlichkeiten auch anders sind? Weißt du was, ich glaube, ich sollte eine Referenz nehmen, anstatt hier rumzuschmartern. Okay. Ah. Verstehe. Bei dir ist das danach rausgekommen. Ich meine, das könnte auch ein Grund sein, warum man vielleicht eher sich mit dem Non-Binären identifiziert oder das Trans-Label hat, ohne eine physische Transition zu machen. Ich überlege gerade, also das ist recht häufig. Okay. Das ist so interessant. Ich finde es nicht okay, dass man dafür das dann verwehrt, aber man sollte halt schon im Kollektiv drüber reden, was man mit dem geteilten Körper dann macht, ne? Das vielleicht ein bisschen helfen. Wenn überhaupt Kommunikation zwischen den einzelnen Parteien möglich ist. So, wie sieht die Hand aus? Ich glaube nicht, dass man es verwehren sollte. Man sollte auf jeden Fall mehr Ressourcen investieren, um Klarheit zu schaffen und die alle Optionen durchdiskutieren und sowas. Einfach ein Gesprächsbrett. Ah, okay. Ich finde die derzeitigen Optionen für the current options for transitioning is just on the ends of the binary. You know what I mean? They're on the ends of the binary, so you either transition to male or female. And I think maybe we could help them a little bit better if you could transition to points on the spectrum on where you feel comfortable. Like be more open-minded to having more traits there with more complicated options. So I'm looking for hand references. I'm not particularly happy on what I have here. There are guys, like super muscly guys, and they have the tone. Mora, should I tell you how long I am on Regen already? I made a region many time ago. I think last year. I think a year already. I'm already a year on region. I could open my Discord because I know I got my code from a Discord friend. Like the friend praised region so much and they were getting commissions and stuff and said, oh, I should try it also. I probably get commissions, and I never got one. I think they also would have gotten commissions anywhere else. So oh, almost exactly a year ago. It was April 25 when I got the code for setting up my region. Oh, I didn't pick out the hand that I wanted to copy. Region. You're scared to share the thought what it was. I also didn't know exactly what it was. So. Pray with intrusive thoughts. Also, I have a feeling I should take more care that it doesn't look like my sheep. Or not as much as my sheep. Make the chest more prominent. You wish the chest was more prominent. Yeah, I think I should take reference pictures. Currently, I was just talking and painting away at stuff without thinking much of what I want out of this picture. Do you guys still have old Pokemon cards? I'm asking for myself, not for a friend. Your mother has them. Do you want to know how much worth my Pokemon collection portfolio is right now? How much worth of cards I have? Does someone like to know? I think you couldn't guess how much my portfolio is worth. But I'm taking guesses nonetheless, if you want to guess. Not me, my Pokemon collection. You're very close. I'm worth 17 German coins. And yesterday I spent 50 on Pokemon cards. I'm making the great investments. Please ignore that I complained that I can't make money right now. It was very important for me to reward myself with Pokemon cards. I do regret it a little, but I got the message of that I'm not in the dealer's den after I already bought them and unpacked them and stuff. No turning back, please. Who are we talking about? You have pictures you will share via DM. I hope they have you in it, so I can draw some defined pegs here, because that's the department I'm lacking in. I have a little bit belly that I could reference. Ray, I already had like I think you have on your Tumblr picture of you, and I know that you're more trained than I am. What? I'm so squishy. The last picture you sent me from your trip was some kind of plate. I think it was up the mountain, but I'm not sure. That picture was the survey mark indicating the top of the mountain. You see, I was never on the top of a mountain, otherwise I would have known that. It makes sense, yes. A layman like me would have probably been fine with just a picture from the view. You know? It's almost break time. almost break time. You're right, it's almost break time. Maybe we should do it like that. And we have more. Also make Mostly sites based in the US. Okay. Should I be concerned that you vanish soon? I'm gonna save what I have and go into the break and hope that your problem resolves. I hope that for you. 15, 20. Okay. I took some reference pictures of myself because people were wishing for more belly. Let's see if I can manage. Now I just have to pull up what I put down. So get the reference canvas. Oh, also sure, save. Because yesterday was my dentist appointment and I was too nervous about it the whole day. I didn't manage to prepare the Patreon post, so I will do that after stream. So they will come out somewhere in the night, or night. What is night for me? I know a few of you are on the other half of the planet, so it might not even be that big of a deal. I have so many reference photos of myself already. I think my belly is not strong enough, my belly game. A telecom issue? That seems weird. So, and I think I want to make changes. I would like to have this. It's where the yeah, I think like this. Ooh. See you later. Have fun. Come on. I don't know why I even make it that complicated. Maybe I should have taken photos sooner. Please send me messages. I don't get distracted, not at all. There are the ponies. They look pretty chill for wild ones. Neat. Neat. Now I only have two. Was worth it. I believe you. It looks pretty cool. I wouldn't have known if you wouldn't have prepped me saying this are wild ponies. They look like they were how it would look with us as well, minus the fencing maybe. Maybe I can go even darker. Okay, so they are used to people being around. Interesting. I see. Was it a young person at least? So you could excuse the inexperience in life. Yeah, makes sense. That's kind of fun. At least they learned. They learned something that day. So we cannot give the same head shape as we give our sheep. So wait, it's like this and it goes in. What do you mean by canon event? What does that mean? Like the event that they realized that something that this could exist, or? Oh, unavoidable path of queerness? Or what do we imagine for this person? Unavoidable path of queerness. Wouldn't that be interesting, huh? You're fighting by erasure, basically. Like this is what happens to a lot of bi people, as far as I'm told. That they end up in a hetero relationship and then get forgotten about. I did my queer studies. you're scamming insurance, but legally, I think you're allowed to scam insurance. Just on the premise what they did to what they do to Americans the whole time. Your whole insurance system is a scam. Scam the scammers. Okay, okay. And now you're doing the get into hospital fast challenge. So be very careful if you want to put that online. It's legal, okay. It's a loophole. Ah, I see. That's different than scamming, of course. We all know. You shouldn't get that mixed up.
Tell me what to do. Gotta work tonight, but I won't be coming through. I got life to live, I got things I need to see. 'Cause tonight, I got nowhere else to be. Some say that don't listen. Some say that you don't wanna miss it. I say that's not their business. All I know is that tonight we fly like wild swans in the night. Won't hit ground, we're going high, straight to the
Oh, I see. It's almost like the first thing I did when I came to be. So in Germany, you get child benefits from the state for every child. And since I was born on the last of August, I got the child benefits for the entire month of August. You can't have that beat. I'm using loopholes since birth. I hope everything works as planned. So Mora, this sketch request kind of got out of hand. You shouldn't have given me a sheepy to draw. I mean, I could differentiate by... Yeah, I think I will differentiate by making the pupil the sheep pupil. You're playing the game, the big game. Wow. I wouldn't have thought that you're playing the big games. Per paycheck, and you have like, oh, it's per paycheck you get. I didn't even take that in consideration because we only get paid once a month. That also means in Germany bills are just once a month. You banking on something that can go like not as planned, like very easily. I hope you have the most on time baby that you could have for this to work. I wonder if you will be the people why the insurance policy might add the clause. I find it immensely funny that you found something. How do you even notice something like that? You actually read the... Okay. I should have known better than to ask. You actually read the stuff. I mean, that's good, that's what you're supposed to do. Otherwise you don't notice that stuff like that. Crazy cheapy. Timing helps immensely. I wish also one day be able to read and find benefits in insurance policies to help out my family. Wouldn't that be great? Imagine me being able to read.
I know that I'm not alone now that I got you.
What is happening? Oof. That's good. It's crazy how fast time goes by. He's so nervous. OMG. I would be nervous too. So much stuff can and will happen. I definitely don't want kids. I'm already pretty bad with my nieces and nephews and stuff. Like, looking at them makes me very, very certain that I don't want kids. I'm really not good with kids. Shouldn't be around them. No, it's not that bad, but I can be around kids, but I think they expect me to be more fun. The whimsy gone from me. I think my problem is that I'm not chill around kids. I should be more chill. Yeah, you got the microphone bonk. I couldn't hide that from you, even if I wanted to. Can I play with you outside? No. There's no outside to be had. I believe you can do way better than I. You're very playful. Am I playful? I can be playful. But I think I cannot be playful with everyone. And for some reason, especially kids, around kids, I'm not very playful. Now I get all... Shouldn't we have like a dad name for Ray? Ray is the one becoming a father, not me. It is not me. I see, you also like to be around children as much as I am. So now the important question. Who hurt you? I think for me it was my parents. I cannot trust myself to be around children. Because I don't know how to act around them. No idea. As a concept. It's a bit incriminating. I don't know. Workshopping that phrase. I already forgot what I said. It kind of feels... Okay. I will try to workshop. I don't even know what you mean. I think I have a blind spot. Workshopping. Okay. I would have to remember what I said. Especially with the content text, I'm a little bit lost. German is... Oh no. What I meant to say is maybe if I think maybe if I had a better childhood, I would have more of an idea how to act around children, because I lived through what well, I would have lived experience. That is what I meant to say. If I look at the world, it kind of always seems like so a natural thing for living beings to reproduce and stuff. And I know that even in the animal kingdom, if you have like traumatized parents, the child generation won't have like a good time. But it takes so much to kind of break cycles of shit that was done to you as a child. And I think I'm not there. And I think I don't want that responsibility. I think I'm not ready loving something unconditionally. Loving it through everything a child will also do to you. I understand the amount of self-sacrifice you have to do to kind of give a child what it needs. Like, I respect every parent who does that. And it's always kind of beautiful to see, but I couldn't sacrifice myself in that way. I'm not ready. And I'm currently not working to get ready, if that makes sense. It's not a thing that I want in my life. I want to live a very selfish life. I believe you can do that. Can give your child the childhood that you might have wished for. You can do it. You think selfish is a harsh word? Well, and it's just a word in contrast to what parents do. Like how they end up kind of sacrificing a lot of self-fulfillment for up to 20 years. Like, or it's like if you're a parent, like your child always comes first, kinda. It's like you have the responsibility to make this little human, be properly adjusted so it can navigate the world, and you make sure you love it, even if this little human will be selfish or not understanding of your struggles. It's like so hard. It's even hard to do for friends, for adults. And they understand your struggle. But maybe for other people it would be easier if it's a child, because they know it doesn't understand. But I believe if you raise your child with love, it will learn to love it. It won't become an asshole. In every way possible. Yes, that's a good thing. I wonder what stories you will tell once it's here. Will your child play favorites? Yes, like as far as I know, there are times in lives or from stories I heard that children do have favorites, especially early on, and I don't know how much of that is like just the biological need, like the mother feeding the child. Of course, it's like a strong bond from the beginning that you kind of just are behind, like unless you also bottle feed, I don't know. Or it is so interesting to think about, because you could also make it like a whole group activity. Like you're just sitting together. Yeah. So many ideas. How late is it? It is late. I hope you are more tame in person than in chat. I wouldn't know how to handle it if it would be happening beside me. If one of those famous Mora banter would start. Welcome in, Ray, third most important chatter. I don't know why you would want to be third most important if you were already first or second most important. I should stop because I have to do still the fucking Patreon posts. I need to be around loud American people. Do I though? Do I? Why? Why do you think I need to be around loud people? How do I benefit? Because it will be fun. Can we not have quiet fun? Why does it have to be loud fun? Why fun need to be loud? Me turning you into myself. That should be interesting, right? Snooze. So I think next week I'm gonna be done with this. Mora, this is the deadline basically for you to provide OC to baa-ra file, and otherwise it will be the head. you get the raid message. And please let it be the head. I have to find something else to do. Yeah, I understand. Maybe I can just make something fun with it. It could also be that I need an entire another week to finish this one here. So I will, before I go, the last time, for anyone who liked what I do commissions. I do also watercolor commissions and all the stuff, also oil paintings, whatever. I take any commissions right now. So now we're gonna go see who we can raid. Wall paint, snake, Mora, how. Oof. What is Hell up to? Doing some arting. We go to Hal again. I see you on Wednesday, presumably, finishing the baa-ra thing. Until Wednesday, bye bye.